Yeah. It is a little bit warm over here, yeah. So, do you do art just because you enjoy it, or is it just like a money thing? You know what I mean?
I do it mostly for for when I feel inspired and and help me feel a little better, yeah.
So
is it a passion or is it more a business?
Yeah, I'd definitely say it's more of a passion. When I get into drawing something, I set my mind to it, I definitely get in the zone. And also, I have a good deal with repeat customers. I give them a small upgrade on the drawings. They second time around they go, give me the $50 for black and white. I'll add color. For the color, I'll add lamination and certificate. No frame.
So, Chris, you've said you've got a pretty decent amount of business. Are they fans of your comic book?
Yeah, it was really heavy in the beginning, last July, throughout the month. I think I started like the end of June when I put all that onto the eBay. Yeah, it was really pouring in. I made over $2,000 in a month.
That's pretty good money.
Yeah, but then the rent went down and interest kind of slowed down a little bit, so I'm not making as much this month.
Why do you think the interest went down?
Essentially because everybody got a piece of me now, between a photo or some hand drawing.
Yeah.
And for international customers, outside the U.S., because they got to pay a little more, I give them a single character drawing where I just draw the character.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. Or I could also draw headshots of their friends or celebrities. Like this one time, I just drew. This was recent. I drew a friend of this guy who looked like he was bald, a big beard and everything. I think I'm good too. Yeah, I feel sure.
Chris, you want the quesadilla?
No, I don't think
barbecue?
So.
Come on.
I feel pretty.
Katie?
I'm not going to make me. I've been dieting myself, and I feel full. Or at least I feel,
Thank you.
I feel satisfied.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not growling, and I feel like I'm nearing full, so I don't want to go overboard.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So you care a lot about staying in shape?
A little bit, yeah. I take a walk daily.
That's good.
Yeah, at least like half an hour or so.
Well, that's good. You said you walk about your shop, Target.
Yeah. I take laps around the Target. It's air conditioning in there and whatnot, so it's a very neutral place for any weather.
Well, that's good. Did you get those letters sent out that you told me about?
Letters. Oh yes, the letters to. Excuse me.
Have you gotten any response?
No, I haven't got a response yet.
That's a shame.
Letters?
I was banned from like 2 stores. Now,
what happened?
Well, Fashion Square, right over here.
Oh, the mall?
Yeah. They made loud outbursts, and plus, it was like the early days of my sweetheart search, early 2000. They thought I was soliciting, but I was not.
What were you doing?
Yeah, I was trying to meet people the best way I could. I was still very shy and paranoid. I had this idea in my head about every woman being paired up, and I couldn't tell the difference aside from the wedding ring. Oh, this is my father's wedding ring, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've been hanging on to it since he passed away. Originally, I had it in like the 20th anniversary Optimus Prime figure behind the grill, but since the fire and he had a little bit of melting, it was like, what if I had left this? What if it had gotten worse and I couldn't have gotten the ring out? Yeah, and this is my class ring from Manchester, class of 2000, and that's my first stone and necklace.
That's pretty.
That's pretty badass.
Did you know this is in the old days? Like way back in the 50s. If a boy and a girl were growing up, the boy would give the girl his class ring. It was like a keepsake. That's how people knew that they were together. If the girl's wearing a boy's class ring, that means they're together.
Yeah, that's right back in the 50s and 60s. Yeah.
Way back, I mean, my dad, it was really cheesy, and it wasn't the 60s, but my dad did it for my mum when they were still dating.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Give me some time, and maybe I will let you wear it.
Oh, that would be sweet.
But yeah,
So sweet. I've never had jewellery from a boy before.
Really, you never had jewelry before?
No, not from a boy. I mean, I've had my own, but I've not got anything on at the moment at all.
Yeah.
Just my earrings and my whole
too damn hot. Wear jewelry, really.
Oh, right, that sounded...
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just got a big stomach.
That happens to me too. You know the big reason why men belch because they're stressed. I know it's happened to me too much. Yeah, I just belch so loud and outright. It just sounds like as if I'm throwing up. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite bad.
I've never heard that stress leads to belching.
Yeah. People have different reactions to stress. So Chris, how old are you exactly?
I'm 32 years old.
Okay.
Pisces, February 24th.
Okay. So, like after you said you went to Manchester?
I'm fine with that.
I'm pretty good, yeah. Chris, you want anything for? I'll get you something if you want.
That's okay. I guess you make another sweet tea.
A what? A baked potato?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're okay on that. I like that. I think that's supposed to be like a 3DS case.
Oh no, it's a wallet.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a wallet.
A regular wallet. Yeah, I got it from.
Yeah, it looks big
I
enough.
don't even remember where I got it from. Probably a friend's house.
Did you build that wallet yourself?
Oh yeah, inspired by the Mythbusters. Excuse me. Yeah, Mythbusters. In the very first duct tape special, Adam shows off his wallet made out of duct tape, and that's what inspired me to do it. I based it off of the wallet I was using tonight. And
Singles. I haven't got the singles on me.
I can loan you a couple of them. Damn, Chris, how long have you had that wallet?
Oh my goodness, that's falling apart.
Yeah.
well, it's infinitely
A couple
repairable.
bucks?
More
How much
duct
do you
tape.
need? Three?
I got to leave a tip, so 3, 4, good one.
$3. I got some quarters.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, wait, I found $1.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
That works.
I'm trying to figure out my tip now. 136.
So what do you usually tip? Is it 10%, 15, 20%?
Yeah, I figure 15%. I figure 15%, but I can do percentages in my head fairly quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't be without my license tomorrow.
Yeah, I say 68 cents. Well, round about a nickel. 73 cents, and then the dollar I told to bring back $6.
Yeah.
That's another good thing. That's one good thing about autism. We do fairly well in our mental cognitives. Fairly skilled. Math was one of my favorite subjects.
So you did pretty good in that in school then?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive then. I mean, as you said, you're high-functioning autistic?
Yeah.
So you did pretty good in math in regular classes then?
Yeah. I've gotten like A's and B's a long time. I was on honor roll throughout middle and high school. Made the dean's list at PBCC.
So you went to college at Piedmont Virginia Community College then?
That's right. Hit the nail on the head there.
So do you have a degree from there?
Oh yeah. I got a degree and a certificate for computer aid drafting and design.
So did you get a job in that then? Or?
Jobs were scarce.
Yeah. So you just never really found one in that area then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus I'm on income, so if I got a job, I'd have to make like up to $900 a month.
So wait a second. You said you're on income. What do you mean?
Social Security.
Oh, so you're on welfare then?
Yeah, because of my autism.
Oh.
Not gonna hand. That's the old brain problem there.
Yeah. Well, that sucks, man. So,
Oh well.
my understanding that what type of Social Security is it? Social Security supplemental disability income then?
That sounds right.
Yeah. Well, I actually worked with a guy at Walmart one time that was getting that as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had autism or something, but it may have been something similar to that. And he worked there, and the thing is he could only work a certain number of hours a week. I believe it was like 25, because with that you can work a certain number of hours, but as long as your income from the job doesn't go above a certain amount, you still keep all the Social Security income.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Plus, I had so many inputs here and there and everywhere. I just couldn't really get into the. I tried applying a number of times, but I never got called back.
Well, that's just the way it is. I mean, you have to apply a lot of places.
Yeah. But after my mom and I would get moved back into our house, I'll go applying.
What stops you doing it now?
I mean, you don't do anything aside from what you're saying, your regular walks and the comics?
I'm taking care of my mom also. Yeah, because we need each other essentially. She needs me to help do things for her sometimes.
Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, I got the tip. Bring me back $6 because I only had 20.
So, Chris, if your mother's disabled, then shouldn't she be put in like a elderly home?
We're not
care
doing
home?
that.
Yeah.
They treat you very badly in there. She would never want me to put her into a home, and I would not do that.
You're just very independent then?
Fairly, yeah.
Yeah. My grandparents were like that too. They just never wanted, on my dad's side of the family, they never wanted to be in a home. So.
Yeah, I understand that. You just want to stay in your own home as long as possible.
Yeah. Well, still though, it can be dangerous. Like at the end, their eyesight started failing, and their bones. My grandmother, she slipped and she felt she broke her pelvis towards when she was older. So it's just you got to look out for your mom's health. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely have lots of respect for my respect for the elderly.
So she can't even be without you for 4 hours. At a time.
Well, she can be without me. She does. She can do okay by herself. It's like the few things, and I'll never know when they're going to come up. But after we get moved back in, because if the house can end up being finished any time. They're actually getting started on that now.
So the rebuild's going really well.
Yes, it is progressing.
So there's going to be a place for you and Katie to live then.
Oh yes, it's a big house, about 3 rooms wide, 2 rooms thick.
Do you know the square footage on it?
No, not really. I'd say the house that we're renting right now is about 2/3 the size of the original house. And plus we have like a back porch, but that's still cluttered. My mom and I would really need to unload a lot of stuff, so we'll be sorting through everything we got boxed up and whatnot.
So if you need to unload it, what's stopping you?
It's pretty much my mother's input, because she has a lot more stuff than I do.
So she doesn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, some reasons or whatever. It's like she's got like mountains of fabric because she thinks she's going to get back into sewing and whatever.
She'll make some money doing that.
She could, yeah.
She started a business with that. She can make some money.
Yeah, but she's still like lack of energy. She only gets like a certain number of hours of energy per day.
But if she's doing her own business, she could
do it at her leisure.
Yeah, only do it when she knows she can. So if somebody says, I need this, she can say, I'm afraid I can't do it.
Yeah.
I want to make sure if Katie's going to be moving in with you, I'm concerned. We're blood. She's my family.
Yes,
so I want to be sure that she has a safe and clean location to live.
I would like her to move in with me. She feels comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Someday, maybe. Thanks so much.
So, Chris, you said your mother needs to be taken care of. I mean, are you the only one? I mean, isn't there anybody else in the family who could take care of her for you?
Everybody else in the western side of the family is pretty much closed-minded to her
Are they
nowadays.
just assholes, or?
Yeah, essentially, I would say I would say that. Yeah, she grew up in Red Oak. She was born in Red Oak, Virginia, and there were and within the Weston family there, they spread rumors about her, sort of things like she's a slut, that sort of thing.
What would make them say that?
Yeah, why would they do that?
I have no idea.
Probably, why would they say that about her?
Yeah, why would they? Talking bad about somebody in your own family, it's just like, harming yourself.
Yeah, I would say either they're assholes or they're just really stressed with their own lives. But I would say if they were doing it when they were younger, I definitely would say assholes.
Was it just misconceptions or rumors?
Yeah, I would say definitely misconceptions and rumors. Even Cole, who was born of my mother there.
Cole, that guy you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got like a tick on his shoulder against our mother as well because of things that he's been told about her bad from the relatives and his father-in-law and even his birth father.
Wait, Cole, your mother is his mother too, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That's mother and son.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to take care of her when she's sick.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to do a thing with her.
What's he been told? What are these people telling him?
My mother, she could tell better than I could.
But, I mean, did he tell you at all? That seems like something brothers would talk about.
Yeah.
He's that worried.
No. Actually, my half siblings are all distant because I was a child when they were all adults.
So they're a lot older than you.
So there's an age gap there.
Big age gap.
So that makes it harder to communicate with them then?
Yeah, even more difficult when they don't even give you the information themselves, and then you have to try and look it up on the internet, through whatever, and then you send them a letter or emails multiple times, and then they don't respond.
So wait, you didn't even have their contact info? You had to look it up online?
I had to look up Cole's information online. From my father, he had two children, Alan and Carol. Alan is an ophthalmologist in Chesterfield County. David Allen Chandler, doctor. You can probably look him up. Anyway, he lives over in Mechanicsville. My father knew that. He did. But as for Carol, we have no idea where the hell she is, and Alan would be able to know where she is, definitely. And, Alan still doesn't want to have a do a thing with me or his mother-in-law here.
So, how long's it been since you've been in touch with them?
My father and I, before he died, earlier the summer of 2011, we tried to find him at his house where he's living in, but they were out. They might have gone on vacation. We had not given them any notice. But we had like a couple of gifts for Alan and his family because he got married and has a daughter named Savannah. So we left the presents with their next door neighbor.
So you drove to their house then, or wherever they lived?
Drove there and they weren't there.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you get for them? What presents?
My father had this stained glass bird. He wanted to give that to Savannah. Yeah, the gifts were for Savannah, really. Yeah, he wanted to give her this stained glass bird, and for a little while I collected squinkies.
Squinkies? What's a squinky?
They're the cute little animal type plastic squishy things. You can put them on pencils or pegs, and they're like little various characters of animals.
like the little erasers you put on the end of pencils sometimes?
Yeah, but these are not erasers.
Oh, they're like decorative.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that. Must have been when we were still living in Europe.
Yeah, they came out like within the past decade.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess I would have been. Yeah, I would have been overseas then.
So there's no, but your father's side of the family, there's no, and your mother's side of the family, there's nobody either?
Yeah, nobody really in my father's side of the family. They're all old as well. And they were, and pretty much my father, he had siblings, but they were all half siblings as well. And he never really got close to them either. They never really got close to him.
So you and your mum really don't have much of a support network.
Yeah, kind of up a creek on a wing and a prayer. I didn't want to say without a paddle because we did sort of have a paddle, so that's why with the wing and a prayer.
Well, that sucks, man.
Yeah. It's terrible. I mean, we haven't always been close, but at least in my family.
Yeah.
So do you have any, what are your like long-term plans? I mean, where do you see you and Katie 5 years from now?
Well, hopefully more organized and able and all of that. Definitely would like to be married.
So are you going to be living with Katie then? Are you still going to be are all three of you going to be living with your mom?
Yeah, I think we're all going to be living together. Yeah, because my mom, I don't want to leave my mother behind. I'm sure all of us will be living together.
So do you plan on doing this sonnet shoe thing, comic book thing, or continue with the art?
I'm thinking I am going to continue with the art.
So have you thought about getting a job at all, though? Or, I mean, I know the economy is bad right now.
Yeah, I'm going to apply for a part-time job after, after we move back in. But I guess part-time, I guess it might be fun, so I might try applying beforehand, but I'm still not certain about that when the house will be completed.
Yeah.
And we got to move everything back to the house. We're renting a storage unit as well.
Yeah. Well, you don't have with the applications for job checks or anything. One of the things that can make it harder is if you have a felony on your record. I mean, you don't have any crimes on your record, do you?
No, not really. But the trolls.
You've never been arrested or anything like that, or?
Yeah, my mother and I, we have been arrested upon a trap set by the guy who pressed charges against us.
So was he one of the trolls then, or one of these internet bullies?
Yeah, I would say he was among the trolls. And I'd say everybody in the police around here are amongst the trolls as well. I mean, it's not confirmed, but my mother and I, we end up speculating there.
So is it these?
You and your mum both think?
Yeah, but it's the impression we get from when we were in talks with the police while we were under their custody at the time, or when we were going to report something. Like, we reported the trolls and their larkings that would have been going on, and nothing got done.
There's not always a lot they can do about that, but what made you think, apart from that, what made you conclude that trolls were in the police?
Yeah, what made you think the cops were trolls?
Yeah, what had you...
Yeah, essentially it was within the attitude and the body language and subtle signals.
Like attitude and body language, like how so? What's specific?
Were the police not very professional then?
Yeah, they were not very professional. They were more brutish. They were more like shoot first or arrest first, beat them up, ask questions later.
And you got beat up by the police?
Yeah, we both did at that time.
So were you physically injured? You could have sued the police if they abused you.
Yeah, we were physically injured. My mother was too.
What happened? Did you break a bone? Did you need stitches?
No bones were broken, but they broke my glasses.
Well, that's still damage to property. It's not physical injury, but so did they pay for your glasses then, or?
No, my mother and I, we were already going through our own stresses with the court dates and everything. Fortunately, we got settled. We got stuck with a felony charge, mother and I, but that'll be cleared up next June or July.
Next June. So do you have a court date?
I don't think there is a court date. I'm not sure.
When was this? What happened?
When did this happen?
Oh, yeah, this was October 2011. Michael Snyder, the game and hobby place, I had been banned from there because Michael Hayden Gus April 2008, and he was definitely a total asshole.
How was he an asshole to you?
He was just very mean, uncaring. He wouldn't even give consideration when I went in one time before that just asking him, is it okay? Everything's past everything. And he's like, no. And he wanted to call the police on evidence, so I left.
So wait a second. You went into the store one time and you talked with him, and what happened?
Yeah, I tried to reason with him.
Like what happened?
I was like, well, I had an audio recording, and it got up, and I uploaded it for the reason I had at the time.
Wait a second. Why would you record it, and then why would you upload it? What did you upload it to?
It was because, so I could prove that Michael was as mean as he was. If he had not been mean, I would not have uploaded it at all. But I mean, it was an audio recording. I had a digital camera in my pocket, and it recorded the audio.
And when was this?
This was like, let's say 2009 or 10.
Okay, so it's a few years ago.
Yeah.
So he was just basically an asshole?
Yeah, he just, every time I got halfway through the sentence, he was like, nope, nope, just a minute, nope.
So, Chris, that was in 2010 then?
9 or 10, I don't remember exactly.
And then you said you got arrested in 2011?
Yeah, because it was a trap essentially. My mother and I, we were in that part of town, and we saw a sign in the store window that said under new management. So I figured Michael was gone, right?
Yeah.
No, he was the new manager of the place now, and he had the police on call ready right there. Had the people at the Staples store to be like witnesses and everything. And Mom and I, we tried to make our escape, but nobody would let us. And then, like, Snyder paid the police to beat the crap out of them and arrest them, something like that. And then we went to the.
So he bribed the cops?
Yeah.
Why would he do that? Why would he hate you so much?
Happy birthday from Happy birthday.
I know. Why would he do that? He sounds like a really cruel guy. Sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, he was really cruel.
Like, how did you find out that he bribed the cops? Like, did somebody tell you?
Yeah, well, pretty much my mom figured it out essentially. And it's like too common sense to put two and two together. And he figured that he would profit from me and my mother. He thought we were rich, but we were not so rich. We ended up losing a lot of money we had that Mr. C, my father, had left us, and paying the court lawyer fees.
So what were you charged with then? I mean, it sounds like you didn't really do anything.
Yeah, he charged.
Did was come in and go out.
Yeah, we were charged with trespassing.
Well, you mentioned a felony too. It doesn't sound like trespassing would just be a felony.
Yeah, there was also.
You said you tried to make an escape. Did you run from the cops?
A bit, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were trying to block our path out, but we made it out. But then they cornered us at the nearby court building in the back parking lot behind the building.
Chris, I've had to deal with cops myself, and I got to say, you never look forward to dealing with the cops, but they're still the police. You got to treat them with respect, even if they're, even if you don't like them, you still have to deal. Even if you don't agree with what they're dealing, you still have to show respect. It's part. It's just important to do.
Yeah, that's still the process I'm trying to get to pull the giving, pulling the good from the bad from, and I'm still seeing bad in a lot of them because with the bribery and everything, they can be corrupted. Because you don't know what's going on in their heads.
But you realise, like, if you find actual evidence of that, like if you can actually put a case together for that, you can sue them and you can.
If they slip up and you get evidence that they've been bribed or that they've maltreated you,
dropped and they'd be off your record completely.
Yeah.
And that would be like it never happened.
That hardly came. My mother thought that at one point, but We were so stressed and everything, we couldn't really act on it.
Well, it can be hard to find evidence of that, yeah.
It can be hard, but if this is all true and this is really what happened, goodness knows what else is happening.
Oh yeah.
So you could be able to help a lot of people if you did that.
Yeah.
If the police around here are acting like that, you might not be the only victim. They could be doing that to other people.
Yeah.
But what happened then? Did you get a felony in your record? Or?
Yeah, because there was a little bit of a